Hey guys, Pop Scrap here. I'm scrapping out more of these silver little buttons and brass, taking brass off. Just tested all that there with a magnet. Can't find my little magnet again, it's gone somewhere. So that's all brass. And we've got a silver. So I'm just pulling it off, just tearing off bits by bits so I can get out certain things. It's not easy to take it out, to be honest with you. They're well stuck in there, so it's a bit of brute force to tear them out. Oh, there's one here, popped out. So, how's everybody keeping? And put the fence up now next door. I started it yesterday. It's everything has to be modified in the fence, so it's not like a normal just put a post down and like the one we did the other side, concrete, and the post down each side, or the slabs on each side of it. No, it's not that easy, so there's a bit of work to be done with it. Everything has to be modified, so it's such an old fence. We're going off the old posts, and we'd put a modern post down with it to take the slabs, the concrete slabs in between. So yeah, it's a bit of work, a bit of modifying. Did a bit yesterday, tester, ordered the rest of them now for the whole length. So I got soaked, absolutely soaked yesterday, so not only a piece of copper, but in time, or silver, on time, I'll just cut across there and neaten up, take the button off some way if I can. And have, in time, we'll have plenty of little copper. So, I want this to come off. There we go. This is all brass. Probably an easier way to get this out, but not for me. Bit of brute force, won't hurt anybody. Get a grip of that now again and tear it out. There we go. Bit by bit. Can't beat it. Another piece of silver contact, bit of brass. I'll show you now, guys, in 2 seconds what I'm trying to get out here. As you can see in here, the contacts are touching, ripping out this here, just trying to get the, oh, maybe if I undo these are pure brass, all this. Just take these out quick. Now, you know what, you've seen me doing videos of these before. I got a lot of this stuff. Got so much of this kind of stuff. But they have to be taken apart. Like it or not. But as I said, in time, like these buckets, these are big containers I have of, hold on now, it's stuck on me, of silver contacts and IC chips and everything. There's going to be a lot of copper in this and brass. A hell of a lot, because in time there'll be a lot of copper and brass on the contacts. So they have to be all took apart. So yeah, there'll be money there in that. So this should be all pure brass. Get a magnet. Yeah. It's good going. That's a nice piece of brass again. So let's put all that to one side. Let's test that. Now steel. One piece of steel. Try and take them out of it. Don't want to contaminate anything. See these screws here. That's a stainless steel screw. Scrap steel. So I'm going to keep tearing it into these. Yeah, the scrap now, I'll start picking up more scrap because, yeah, it's dwindling away into nothing here now, which is a good complaint because I've time to clean up the place here, the shed. And it's come on a good time too, and I'm starting to do work on the garden and things, finishing off. It's the last, how can I put it, the last hurrah in the garden I am. I'm there now, so 2 years in the making and a lot of money spent. Hell of a lot of money. So I'm happy that's nearly done now. Another bit done for her not to give out to me about. Now, just take this off. The threading on this must be marked in a way because it's very hard to come off. Must have nicked the threading on it. Definitely nicked it some way. More bits of rubbish. Or brass, should I call it? Rubbish. It's far from rubbish, William. That's decent brass, you know. It just adds up so fast, it does. Like it's heavy, like bolts and it's like, as I always call it, it is filler. It fills all the gaps. That's what I like. Fills every gap I got. They're a bit tight, but we're getting somewhere with it, I think. Just want to finish off these little tiny little bits and pieces of scrap that I have, just to clean them up and get them out of here, because yeah, it adds up, you know, just rubbish everywhere, and it puts a downer on everything, you know. You don't get through it. I should be spending more time out here at night time, but with work and everything, like I do a full-time job, and it's not easy, you know. Trying to do everything and family jobs to get done and get the house sorted and garden done, and it's very hard to get it all together. Now, nice piece of brass out. That's another one taken apart. So what do we have here? Scrap out. That's the brass. So we've two more to take off. One. Offhanded out. One. There's little bits on the bench here, knickknacks to be taken apart, still a few those copper transformers to come off and things like that to get the copper out of them. But yeah, we're on top of it all, thank God. It's you know, like Ian Matthews and things like that, his hands is full. Like he's took early retirement, and you know, there's things he wants to get done, and you know, he spent time in the shed, and he'd be happy out, you know. So a lot of work to be done. Like I want to keep on top of everything that comes in here. Everything. Oh, this could be easier to chop like this, or not. Yeah, it comes off all together. Take that out to one side. chop down on that. It came out. There we go. So pure brass. So we have a couple of little silver contacts. Just want to get this out. Nice brass, don't want to waste any of it. And just make sure you test everything. Make sure nothing sticks. Because brass adds up very fast. It's decent brass. Throw that to one side. It's good brass, that adds up very fast. Great filler. So we're going to get these ones out now next. Try silver contact again out into the bucket. See, that's copper it's on. That's nice. That'd be a nice piece of copper and time. It's silver. So I'll be building up these containers with contacts and things like that. Do you know, there's no rush, like, you know, keep building them up, and be nice bits of silver and in time. Look, silver's getting easier to refine and things like that. There's finding easier ways to refine stuff and not as toxic. And like, I'm in no rush. In time I will. I'd love to find out how to do all that stuff, but not yet. I'd love to be able to do the gold recovery and things like that in time, but not just yet, you know. I don't want to kill myself. There's to be easier ways and cheaper ways to get the chemicals. So we're getting out the bits of brass out of it slowly, just tearing into it. There we go. That's what I want. These to fall out. There we go. That's what I want. And one more of this. So this is popping out this way. So we might try and grab it out here. It's wanting to come out that side, so we won't stop it. We try and pull it out. Probably the last one will be the easiest, because you always find how to do things the last way easier. Always the same. It's the same when I'm metal detecting. You always start finding the good stuff maybe 10 minutes before low tide, before the tide turns and things like that. You start finding bits and pieces. Always happens to me. Always happens to me when you start finding maybe a spot with black sand is, that's where it hasn't been shown to, you know, black sand is where it hasn't been uncovered for a long time. The sand goes black and things like that, and it kind of keeps everything very new, if you know what I mean. If you've got an old coin, say an old stag pound coin, it'll come up like brand new out of it. So to me, that's clean enough. Oh, there's brass on that actually, which I have to cut off, so that we'll have to get back at that one again. But yeah, there's things like that. Like, you always find things at the end that's easier, or where it is always the last minute. But anyway, so basically I'm nearly there what I want to be done. Just want to sort a few bits here to sort apart. Take a couple of screws out here. A few hard drives I want to sort out. Now these screws might be stainless. No, they're steel. But I think the cover here is stainless steel. That is pulled down like so. Test that. Steel. The last one was stainless steel. Yeah. 2 hard drives that needs to be sorted. Need to get into this. Take out the goodies out of that one. What else have we got here to look at the hard drive? I might just put them in, them small hard drives in as we sell them in the time when I do sell the boards. Throw them in hard drives in there because of they're so small. There's not really in there to be scrapping out for me. So take out what screws I can see here. I think I took a couple of these apart before on video. Not sure. Looks like I was trying to get into it before. There's like kind of a risers on it, brass risers. Oh, hold on now. Oh yeah, these are pretty nice. Ali, clean aluminium again. You can see the gold legs on these going into these switches, whatever they're for. Nice little gold legs on them. What's underneath here now? Let's see, can we get these off? So we'll put that into a gold legs, we'll put that into recovery. And miss the bag as usual. And there's kind of gold legs on this, see will it pop out? No, why would that? Got the wire out though. Little gold plate and legs in here. The brass risers. Two of them. However they get jammed in there, I do not know. So get these ones out. Well, the brass adds up. Okay, I got it out. I think I got it out, but I did. So we brass again. Bit of wire. Yeah, how do we get these out? There's a little cover in here on this. Don't want to be doing it here in the video and slowing down everything. Get that to pop off somewhere. There we go. Show us the screws now. There we go. Let's give that a little nick because it's nothing holding it. Valley. Let's one a new one. Same thing again. Let's peel that back. You get the corner here. This tape. There we go. And typical, they're all rusted in. Worn away. Grand to clean. You get away with that, I would. Gold plate on them. Go into gold plate because I will take all that apart in time. A bit of wiring. So yeah, just another quickie for you, just to show you I'm still here going away, scrapping away. All these here that they have to be sorted tonight. This unusual piece of equipment, this aluminium and things like that, cast alley, it needs to be broke down, bit of brass, bits and pieces on that needs to be took apart. So quick video guys, again, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, see you all in the next. Bye.